What's up, fellas? Coming at you guys today with a album review. Today we're going to be reviewing one of my favorite albums ever, which is Chelsea Wolfe's Apokalypsis. This came out in 2011, I think. I didn't get into it until maybe 2016. That's when I started paying attention to Chelsea's work. But yeah, this is one of my favorite albums of all time, so that's a little disclaimer, because this review is going to be uber positive, but who cares? Let's get going. First up, we got the intro track, Primal / Carnal. Basically, what this song is, it's more of an intro than a song. It's just these feral howls and shrieks and screams layered on top of each other, and it's like some of the most brutal screaming I've ever heard. I don't know if it's Chelsea herself screaming or if there's some effects on it or something. I don't know, but it sets a really eerie and fucking ominous presence, which this album is. This album is a pitch black cauldron of just goodness. Now we got the first proper song, Myrrh. In my opinion, this is one of the weaker songs. And like I always say in positive reviews, the worst song on this album is still a good song. Not saying that Myrrh is the worst, but Myrrh's cool. It kind of sets up the album musically more than Primal Carnal does. Myrrh is just it's got a cool guitar melody, and the vocals are nice. Chelsea is one of my favorite vocalists ever. Her voice is just mesmerizing. Now we got the song Tracks Tall Bodies. This is one of the better songs. It's as close as this album gets to a love song. The lines, we could be two straight lines in a crooked world, in the crooked world they created. Just shit like that. There's not really that much love on this album. This album is pretty dark, lyric-wise. But this is one of the more, it's still a dark song. It's a dark love song, and I love the concept of that. Now, we got the song Demons. This, when I first listened to this album, this was my favorite song for a while, Demons. It's got that cool drum intro, and the guitar riff is really post-punky. It's as close as this album gets to post-punk. But yeah, and the vocal melody in the middle of the track, I'm not gonna embarrass myself and try to recite it vocally, but it's just really not pummeling, just upbeat and throbbing. It's just a really good song. Now we got the song Movie Screen. This is the first time in this album there's experimentation with slower songs. Again, this isn't one of my favorite tracks. It's good, but it's not a standout. Now, after Movie Screen, we got... Okay, this song and another song are tied for my favorite on here, but we got The Wasteland. This fucking song, The Wasteland. The ominous, wall of noise in the beginning, and just vocally, Chelsea, this is my favorite song vocal wise from Chelsea. It's layered and shit, voices in different registers at different pitches, and basically the song is about, well, in my interpretation, the song is about hell, talking about trying to think of some lyrics off the top of my head. This is the wasteland, shit like that. And also, there's the beginning of the song, which is really murky, and eventually it evolves into this dizzying and dark and dismal fucking dirge. And like some of the lyrics are keeping time by the clicking of the tongue against your teeth. It's like describing what it's like being in hell. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is. That's just always been my interpretation, that the Wasteland is about burning in hell. Because there is a very real religious aspect to this this album. Like, from the songs like The Wasteland and Demons and Moses, which I'll talk about in a little bit, and other songs, there's like this dark religious vibe. And if you know me, like, well, you'll know that I love dark religious imagery. Stuff like, Marilyn Manson's Antichrist Superstar and, like, some black metal shit. And stuff like that. Just, like, not really, like, I am into blasphemous shit, but there's like, this, like, innate darkness to religion that I love. I don't hate religion or Christianity or anything. I think it's fascinating. But I just see it as, like, cool stories. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. Now we got the song Moses. This song, at first, for the longest time, I was not a huge fan of, but I've given it a few more listens, and it's pretty good. It's average as far as this album goes. Yeah, Moses, it's got a cool guitar melody. Chelsea's vocals are fucking enchanting and harrowing. It's just amazing. Now we got the next song. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. Friedrichshain. I don't fucking know. This one is my least favorite on the album. And, like, I don't know, like, I feel like it doesn't exactly match, like, the same vibe as literally all the other songs did. I don't know. It's a good song, but it's just, like, there are way better songs on here than that. Now we're on the song I was talking about before on The Wasteland that's tied for my favorite on the album, and that is Pale on Pale. This song is just fucking crazy. It's so dreary and ominous and foreboding. It's like, I'd almost consider it like doom metal. Not, because, I don't know, this album doesn't really have a metal vibe. This is like strictly gothic rock, but Pale on Pale, the fucking guitar melody and her echoed and reverb-soaked vocals just, like, melting through the soundscape, it's just really fucking good. I think the song's sexy as hell, too. Like, that song is a fucking mood, alright? Now we got the last song, To the Forest, Towards the Sea. This is an ambient piece, actually. It's very good. I love it. It's a great closer to it. It matches the vibe and the aura of the album well. And yeah, it's just like a nice little bow on top. Like, it's really, like, for the longest time I didn't like ambient music until maybe like a few years ago. Then I started to like that song a lot more than I did before. What the fuck do I know? But yeah, those are my thoughts on Chelsea Wolfe's Apokalypsis. I could say a whole lot more, but we're kind of getting a little ridiculous on time here, but yeah, shoot some comments, let's talk about it. I fucking love this album. Tell me why you love it. Why don't you like it? And yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.